I'm going to demo today how the HISA integration works on the billing side and when you need to send that data to HISA. For the purpose of this video, we're going to assume that your users and your inventory codes have already been set up with the HISA required data. So before you invoice for a patient, you want to make sure that they have a HISA number linked to the record. If you know the HISA number, you can go ahead and enter it here and click the green checkbox to validate it. If you don't have the number, you can click the search icon like I just did, and HVMS will search the HIDA database and give you results based on the 3 patient names entered in the patient record. So once you have that patient identified, you can go ahead and click OK, and that will add the HISA number to that patient record. From here forward, when you invoice for a HISA patient, HVMS will prompt you for extra pieces of information that are required by HISA, and it'll collect that data and display it to you in the partner data module to later send to HISA. So we'll go through that right now. So I have some codes that I know are already linked. And these are pieces of information that HISA needs. So I'm getting this extra prompt. And I'll add a couple of items here so we have some examples. So again, this is a prompt for the sedation. And I'm going to dispense some Banamine paste as well. So again, it's asking for route of administration. And I can include my prescription label if I choose to. And because this is a physical item, it's again asking for condition treated. It's inputting the drug name automatically. It's pulling in the route of administration that I had set, and it's bringing in the quantity from HVMS as my dosage. If I want to review HISA information entered after I've billed these items, I can click on the details icon here, and that will bring it up and I can make any adjustments if needed. If I'm happy with this invoice and I want to go ahead and push this information through to HISA, you're going to come to your partner data module in your receivables section of HVMS. If you don't see this module, you can ask your system administrator to give you permissions for it. The approvals tab is going to show me everything I've not pushed through to HISA or set as declined. But if I want to go ahead and push these items through to HISA, they're going to be listed here. They're going to show with this green check mark if they've passed validation or not. If I need to make any adjustments to the HISA data, I can click on the edit option here. If I need to change something on the invoice, if I did something in error, let's say Banamine, I can double click on the item. Let's say Banamine paste, I want to go ahead and actually change that to 2 syringes. Then I can come in here and adjust my HISA data, go back to my queue. There's a refresh button you can click here, and that will refresh all of the data before you send it to HISA. You can also use filters up here to filter for records based on doctor, patient that you want to go ahead and send to HISA. Once I'm happy with all the information here, I can go ahead and check off my items one by one or use the bulk checkoff option and click approve to send these items through to HISA. If this is an invoice that you have already submitted to HISA but have not billed in HVMS, you can go ahead and use the decline option, and this will not send these items through to HISA. Once the items have been sent, you need to click over to the history tab. This is going to show you everything that has been sent to HISA and the status of them. So I have these 3 items here, and my status is queued. HVMS sends items every 60 seconds, so it may take up to a minute for these to be processed. And once they're processed successfully, they will then turn to send. If they have not processed successfully, they will show failed and a failed reason over here. And then you can go ahead and contact HVMS support, and we can look into why those items have failed. I'm going to click my refresh button up here to see if the status has changed. And it looks like all 3 of these items have now been sent to HISA.